Okay. Uh, so this is open discussion forum. Okay, so I don't want only me to talk about bioinformatics. You can share your experience. We can talk about the things that you want to talk. Uh, so let's make it a two-way conversation instead of I just teaching about a single topic. Uh, to start with, let me introduce myself. I'm Nisha Paurel. I'm in an organization NAMI. So my organization works on machine learning and image processing, bioinformatics, and AI ethics in Nepal. So we are moreover software engineers type of people, not just focused in bioinformatics. And today I'll talk more about basics about programming that is going to help you for bioinformatics. It will be both practical and theory at the end. Anyone wants to say anything? Everywhere's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Nice to hear you. Okay, I'll share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I
That's
can.
Give me a second. Wait. Workshop. RNSIC. Okay, PPT. Okay, so first we'll talk about some good online resources. So bioinformatics basically consists of Linux, Bash, R programming, and Python programming, and NGS data analysis. So these are some of the good resources to learn more on Linux. And R is for data visualization, and Python is a general programming. So we need a programming language concept to be a bioinformatician. But good thing is that it's not difficult. As people say programming is scary, it's not. I started learning programming on my own 3 years back. I'm from a wet lab. I did my master's in biotechnology, bachelor's in microbiology, but i love I love this bioinformatics. So I started with a Python. So if you want to be a bioinformatician, start from Python, because it's easy. You can grasp the concept very easily. And then R, and yeah, sidewise, Linux is Bash script is pretty easy. Uh, so go through these resources. In online, you will be getting thousands and thousands of resources. So these are the refined resources that I use personally. And for NGS sequence analysis, NGS data, this is a very good, it's by the Harvard University. These people have done very nice thing, that they have set up all the pipelines from the very basic concepts and everything. So for NGS, go to this. And for programming, this three. And there's a very good YouTube channel, which is very good. It's by Maria. So yeah, she does very good work. So you can go through this. These are the good resources that I have compiled for the beginners. Keynotes. Programming concept is needed either to develop software or the data analysis. if you don't want to code for an entire day, you don't want to develop softwares, you don't have in-depth programming knowledge, then you can be data analyst. So to be a data analyst, you don't need to have advanced programming knowledge. A basic programming knowledge is enough, because there are so many tools that are already available. So people have made so many libraries, packages for the data analysis, but the basic programming is required. So we'll be talking about Linux, BAS, and I'll tell you the difference between the command line interface and graphical user interface. So this BAS is also known as a Unix, BAS, Linux, Shell, and different operating systems like Windows, Ubuntu, Macs have a different CLI. So if you are a Windows user, so it's pretty difficult to work with the CLI. There's a command prompt, but uh, to be very honest, if you want to be a proper bioinformatician, stop using Windows and go for Ubuntu or Macs, because we are going to work with lot of command lines, tools, and Ubuntu and Macs are faster for the data analysis than Windows. And all the bioinformaticians, almost all of them, either go for Ubuntu or Macs as operating system. Uh, so if I have to say what's a GU difference between CLI and GUI, is if I create a file here, say create a new folder, I name it, say work. So I did from GUI, graphical user interface. So I saw and then I create. So here I open a terminal. My terminal is open here, and then I make a directory, mkdir. I write work, lots of k. So see, I'm created another folder. So here I'm using CLI. So we have to work with the CLI, not with the GUI, because we have to deal with the thousands and thousands of data. So let's go to a next slide. So these are some of the basic CLI commands that I'll be talking about, and learning this basic will help you to pave the foundation for programming. So I have already given you the instructions. I think how many of you are using Windows? Can you just raise the hand? Okay, okay, okay. So most of I knew this. I was mentally prepared that uh, most of the users are going to be window user, because uh, but welcome to the world of Linux. You are going to enjoy it. Max is also pretty good, and like you need to have really a nice budget to buy a Mac. But then I use Linux since past 3 years, and believe me, I don't know how to use Windows nowadays, because it's so user friendly. Linux, once you get hang of it, you are going to enjoy the Linux. Uh, so are you able to install the Git Bash? Anyone? You can speak. Cool. That's cool. So go to your Git Bash and type, so the like this, your Git Bash will look similar to this. And this dollar sign, if you can see, this is called a prompt. So it's prompting us to type something. Okay, So first you do pwd. Just type pwd and see what you are going to get. So the pwd will give us the present working directory. So I'm in this position. Everybody is able to do this pwd command on the git bash or Mac terminal. Can anyone respond me? I'm not able to hear anyone.
I did it.
That's good. So is it showing the location?
Yes.
That's good.
See user and the name of profile.
Oh, that's good. So the pwd will give you the location where you are. And the next command is mkdir. This mkdir stands for make a folder. So how can you make a folder? So in your git bash, go to your git bash and type mkdir and anything you want to name. Say bioinfo info. So make a folder. So are you able to make a folder? Hi, let's make this very interactive because we are very less people here and I don't want anyone to get confused or stuck, because theoretical things you can get enough materials in the internet. So this is hands-on practical. Anybody, if you are stuck somewhere, just let me know.
For me, it says a comment not found.
Okay,
Couldn't find the comment.
so is it small, like you typed everything mkdir in small letter?
Yeah. Wait, I will do it again.
I
MKDIR.
and space
Then, uh,
and then bioinfo or anything that you want to type.
okay.
Now, did you get the folder on this location
Uh,
on your
okay, yes. Yes, the desktop. I think so.
okay.
Yeah, I got something same as yours.
Okay, so this is a wget command. So if you type wget, and wget will give you the like this. I will just copy and paste this on the message box, and let me see how many of you can download this by git bash. I'll mail you instead of this, because oh, give me a second. I think anyways, oh. I guess the git bash won't work, GUI won't work. This wget command, I guess it won't work in a Windows OS, because I have heard this. So the git bash that you are using is not a complete terminal command like mine. So when I do this, like in my terminal, copy and paste, so it will fetch me okay, I wrote a double prompt. So it will fetch me a file from the internet like this. It will fetch me a ncbi file. Give me a second, I'll send this command to you right now. I'm not able to send the message also. Okay, invite. Mm. Can you type? Can you go to NCBI? I'll teach you how to download a file from a git bash, or if you are not able to do on that, you can do from the GUI also. So go to all databases here and go to genome and type any name of the organism. Something is small, don't go for a human being because the genome size is too much and it will take hours to get it download. Go to apis honeybee. Honeybee, go to this. So you will get you will get the information about the honeybee here. And if you want to download fast a file, this is a genome file, and go to GFF, because the link that I have here is for the GFF file. We need a GFF file, and go to GFF file, and either you can download like this in this way, save. I'll cancel because I have already but it's already downloaded. Go to this and then go to downloads. So you are going to get the link here of apis mellifera. So copy link address, and what you do is wget and then paste the link here. So this wget is going to fetch anything. It's going to fetch any content. So if you want to download so heavy file from internet, you just need to give the of link here, the address link here, and type wget, and then it will give you. So this is how you can use CLI to download the files instead of going to the website and then downloading it with a GUI interface. Are you anyone able to do with the wget command in git bash or max os ubuntu?
Hi, sorry, I was downloading and then I missed the part where you went to downloads and got that link. Can you
Okay, so
um
you have to go to your download history. Not history, you have to go to downloads. Here you can get the link, any link for the file. Here you
oh,
have to copy the link address. But highly likely, if you are using git bash, wget may not work, but still try it, because this is how we download the files. We don't do with the GUI command, we go with the CLI. Are you able to do, anyone?
I have tried it on Windows, but showing that the command is not not found.
Okay, command not found. I'm
Windows
not able to hear
command not
you
found.
properly. Okay, I was somehow mentally prepared because this is not going to work. Wget is not going to work for it. If wget is not going to work for now, just go to GUI as I have told, go to NCBI and download apis mellifera file if you can.
I've also put that file on chat if anyone wants to download from there.
Okay, yeah. Uh, right now I'm not able to do something like happening on my system. I'm not able to do. If you have the link, can you post it?
Yeah, so I've posted the link, but I've also posted the file if anyone just wants to download the file
Yes,
itself.
please do
Yeah.
that. That would be great, because apparently I'm not able to use any of my tab at the upper side. Everyone's done with the GFF file. Let me know.
I did. Actually, I copied the link and pasted in that window, but it says that no such file or directory.
Oh, then can you go to NCBI database and download with the GUI?
Yeah, I
Like,
did. Oh, okay, Jew.
no, what you can do, you
Uh,
can download it. Uh, Let me know. I should have sent this before pre-hand. Now I realized. Anyone? Okay, so you can leave that file. We will work with some other file. It's all right. Any file is fine. Any file on your system is fine. Hello.
I don't have
Hi.
file. I will just look
Yeah,
at your
any file is
whatever you
fine.
are doing.
It's all right. We can leave that and we can just work on with any other file, like any other text file if you have. We can just do with it. It's all right. So this GUNZ gunzip GUNZIP will unzip all the files. So unzipping also we do from the command line, like GUNZIP, and this asterisk stands for all the file that has ending with zz. It will unzip that file. So when we see the asterisk, it means it's going to include everything. So these are the meta characters. Like here, uh specifically I want to just unzip all the files that ends with the gz. So now all the files are unzipped. And now which command? ls. So now type ls. This ls will show all the files that are present in the directory. Can you do ls? It will present all the contents in the particular place where you have opened up the terminal. These are folders. Are you able to do? Just do ls. It will list the things, all the files and folders and anything. It's going to list. Nazanin, are you able to do ls?
Yes, I did it. I have.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. So this is for ls and ls and a flag of a. So ls space and dash and a will give the hidden folders also. So this, all the files that are starting with the dot files are the hidden. You will never see with the GUI interface. So these all are the hidden. So all the hidden files are shown by ls space dash a. And if you want to see more detail of a file, then ls dash l t r h. So this is going to give me a depth of a file. So how much space the file is occupying, and at which date and time the file was created, and how much access the file has, like how much I have access to the file. So this is RW, means read and write. So I can read and write this file. And X means execute. I can even run this file, run in here. So these all are about the permissions that are given for the users. So about depth in this, you can read in the Linux journey uh, that I have sent the link earlier, the second slide, if you remember. So these are the file permissions. These are who created the file, how much the file is occupying, and the time and date when the file was created. Are you able to do this ls dash ltrh command?
Yes, I could.
So were you able to see the details of the file?
Yes.
That's cool. So you can
I
clear
can see the date,
yes.
other things.
So you can clear this by writing clear. It will clear the terminal. CLEAR, clear.
Yeah.
So now the terminal is clear.
Yes.
And now we can move towards the folder. So I will talk about the navigation. So CD and folder. So you can, let me see, CD desktop, DEXTUP, desktop. So I'm now inside desktop. So when you do CD and space and a desktop, so you are going to go inside the desktop. And if you want to see what's in the desktop, you just need to do ls. So I have these many folders. You can go any file of the desktop. Say I have one project, that's dinucleotide. So I can go inside the project and I can see what I have. So the CD will take you inside the another folder or a directory. CD space and name of any directory. CD is clear?
Yes.
Rosina, are you still there?
Yes, I'm doing everything is working. What did not work for me was that unzip one. Everything else worked. Um,
Okay, except for you were not able to do with the you are using git bash, right?
I'm using terminal on MacBook.
Okay, that's why WPATH
And
works
I
for you.
everything was oh,
To unzip, you can, there is another command, gzip, and give a space and asterisk and zz. I uh I
it
think,
actually says no matches found. So I was very
okay.
confused
Oh, no
because
match is found means the file name that you are giving might be wrong. So you can do,
yeah.
yeah, so do GUNZIP, and then I think the name starts from C or something, right? So the initial word,
Um,
do the tab after typing initial, do the tab, or you can completely copy and paste the file name and do.
file name. Oh, okay. Also, what I noticed was the file that we have right now has two extensions. It says .gff.gz. Do you think that is why?
No, that's not the reason. You just need, you can, what you can do is that, what's the initial, you can do this dot dot zff.zz, so it's also should give the same result. This asterisk just means like whatever is, like whatever with that ends with the gff.gz, so that won't make any difference. I guess in Mac this meta character should work. Rosalind, are you able to do so far? Oh, Jocelyn, I'm sorry, Jocelyn.
Hi, yes, I have some, excuse me, I had some problems using it, but it looks a lot like Ubuntu Terminal. So I was wondering if there was this command manual, I think. Is there something alike in Git?
You are able to get the Git, are you able to get something like this? Uh, oh, you want a Git manual separate?
No, there was a command manual in Ubuntu. I don't know if there's a similar command in Git.
So basically git bash is ubuntu. So like this is the stimulator of a ubuntu. So we are like for windows they have a command prompt, right? So we are not using command prompt, we are using ubuntu, like baby of ubuntu in windows. So even if you don't like should basically work, so even linux command should work on a git bash. People created git bash so that those people who work in a window those people who work in a window can have the feeling of can it have the feeling of working on a linux. But the thing is that git bash itself is not a complete terminal, so I can do a lot of commands in windows but I can't do a lot of command in a git bash. But git bash, these are the very basic commands like making folders, going through inside the folder, coming out. So this should basically work even in a git bash. uh, are you able to do ls command in a git bash,
I
Jocelyn?
am having problems opening Git bash, but I have done this in the Ubuntu terminal for Windows, so I think I'm following along.
Okay, so yeah, let's just do it. uh we can talk later on this also. I'll help if you want to help installing ubuntu, I can help on that also, but after this session we can mail and we can go through that. All right, but I would suggest people to use ubuntu because instead of windows. Okay, so you are able to do a cd command. So this cp is copying the file, so you can use cp prompt cp and then name of a file, file1, and if you want to make a copy of this file, then uh, you can make a copy. And another good thing about this is wc command. So wc will count all the lines, characters and a word. Say there I want to know how many words are there in this uh, text file. Okay, so what can I do is that I can copy the name of the file, copy, and then I can do wc and paste it. So you can see these are the number of lines, and this is the number of the words, and this is the number of the characters. If I want to see a lot of files together, I have a lot of text files here, so I want to see with all of them how much, all of them at one go. We can do like this. WC asterisk whatever dot txt will give me all the details of all files. See, in this first file I have, so this meta file, I have this much of information. And this is the beauty of a terminal, that you don't have to do process each file, that you can do all of your files at together, you can move, copy. So this is little bit of it. And now if I want to see the first 10 lines, heading, I need to do head, and